was at Super Smash Con. He just randomly showed up at the bar. He's like, what's up? It's like, how did you get here? He's like, why are you asking so many questions? I was like, you got it, man. No problem, dog.
Watch out, man.
I do not want
Take
any
over
problem.
and your life. So right now we got Zero Suit against R.O.B. Two characters we don't see much from these guys, but you know they're boys, they're brothers, losers quarters. Yeah. I think that this is they're unfazed by this.
Well, here's the interesting thing. The one time that I've seen Jebb take a game off of Wadi, it was as Zero Suit Samus. Okay, it was not as Lucas, because his Lucas always just kind of gets rocked. Now, Wadi, interestingly enough, not playing the Mewtwo here. I mean, these guys are brothers. They know each other very intimately, I would imagine. So, you got to imagine there's a lot of thought process behind going to R.O.B here, which I like to just point out again. Very polished. He's played R.O.B ever since Brawl. There's certainly no Randy pick here.
Yeah.
And maybe looking to do the departed Mr. Eric some justice here and take out Jebb. We'll see what he can do. It can always be your day. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter if you lost to somebody 1,000 times, man. Everybody gets one.
Especially in a game like this, man.
Yes.
Upsets can happen at any time. There's the up air from Wadi, so Jebb retreating to that platform on the side. Goes ahead and shields that up smash from Wadi, who's trying to find his way to seal this kill. The thing about Zero Suit is that, like, she's explosive, man. Like, if you give her an inch, if you make that one error, she can use that up B out of shield. She can do something like that. Right there, Wadi trying for the tried and true setup into up smash. Not quite coming together. Now he's in the position where he's got to find the kill. And Jebb just says, you know what? What are brothers for? Like, take it.
Take it, man.
You remember that time you gave me a rattle when we were both in the crib? Like, I'm going to give you this stock.
We're going back to Rugrats. All the throwbacks.
Baby's got to do what a baby's got to do.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, rest in peace, Stu Pickles.
Yeah, man, I was going to say, that was kind of,
That's sad, man.
Yeah, man.
He was super old when he was Stu. Did you know that? He was like 40, 50 something. I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Dang.
That dude was old.
That man was far from a Rugrat. All right, and he, Wadi far from getting a chance against Jebb right there.
Jeez.
JV2.
Yeah, that was ugly. Wadi, I don't know if they like shook hands or if they have some kind of brotherly bond that he's not going to go Mewtwo. Who knows? But
I don't know. I mean, it's interesting that he elected to go R.O.B, knowing that maybe the threat of ZSS was on deck. This is not a good matchup for R.O.B by any means. So maybe we'll see a switch right here.
Yeah, there we go.
As anticipated.
Just kind of gave him the free game. He's like, all right, if you can beat me, now.
Yeah, and this is kind of big for Wadi, I mean, yeah, he lost to Puppet, but he lost to Puppet last week in Winners, and what happened? He came back and won 2 sets.
Right.
It's all about grinding through this loser's bracket. But, you don't want to, it's your first tournament, it's sponsored. SS picked him up, like I said. Great sponsorship for him. But, you want to do your sponsor proud, so maybe a little nerves on deck. You never quite know what's going through a player's head. But
you do see that a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Like people that get sponsored and then their first tournament after. It's usually like a national, not some like, a local.
Right.
But still, like you do see them kind of underperform immediately after getting signed.
It happens. I mean, it's all about shaking. Because, you're not playing for yourself anymore. You're playing, or just for yourself, I should say. But, Wadi's a very capable individual, as is Jebb, as he showed us in that last game, taking care of Wadi in that first one. But this time, bringing out the Mewtwo, which has given him so much trouble in the past. And looks like that's going to be the case right now in the early goings.
Oh my God! That was brutal.
That's every time I get pulled over, that's what I wish I could do to that cop. Every time. Every time.
That was brutal.
Show him what's good.
The fact that he knew to throw that out right there.
I'm saying, man.
Just such familiarity.
Send that taser right back.
He knows exactly what's up. I feel like Zero Suit probably has a lot of trouble getting around Shadow Ball. Like, I feel like it's always a threat, and she has to be in the air, which isn't really the best place to be against Mewtwo. You have to kind of jump through it. I feel like it probably puts her in very uncomfortable positions. Like, even just the threat of it, because, like, Zero Suit likes grabbing. She likes kind of being on the ground. She will come at you with an aerial, like a short hop nair, but if he throws that Shadow Ball, it's going to hit her anyway. So
for sure.
I feel like that's a scary thing in the matchup. That was cute. Nothing really coming of it, but Jebb showing that he knows, bread and butters with this character.
Yeah, he does. This is really just going the way of Wadi, man.
Yeah.
It really makes me wonder why he even tried R.O.B in the beginning, to be honest.
Who knows? Maybe warming something up for a future match?
Oh, perhaps.
We'll see some R.O.B in Losers Finals?
Well, if he can get there, man. You might get game 2, but game 3 has yet to be decided. Honestly, this game's yet to be decided. I've seen
chill. Chill.
I mean, I could sell Soylent, but I couldn't sell that comeback. I tried, though. All right, good stuff to Wadi. The Mewtwo definitely taking care of business right there.
Mewtwo is Soylent covered, like colored. You see that?
Yeah.
He's like a cream, like a. He looks like curdled Soylent. Like if you left Soylent out like on a hot August day in the car for like a week, it would end up being Mewtwo.
I probably want to sell that car, to be honest with you. He can't get me back in that thing. We're going to get back into this set, man. Game number 3. Wadi, demonstrating his dominance right there in the last game with a 2-stock after bringing out the Mewtwo. Let's see if history will repeat itself again, or can Jebb pull it out?
So we got Town and City as the pick for Jebb. I think this does make sense considering Zersuit, she has those string combos all the way off the top of the screen. And Town and City, it does have a lower ceiling. But Mewtwo, okay!
Lord have mercy.
He just confirms the string into the down B. I mean, that's always a scary thing for Zersuit. That can just kind of hit out of nowhere, but I don't think anybody was expecting that right there. Just like that, Jebb has kind of stolen the momentum of this set.
Yeah, I certainly wasn't expecting it, least of all Wadi right there. But you know what? If I'm Wadi, I'm not too concerned, only for the fact that I got the 2-stock last game, right? So I know what I'm capable of, as shown right there. What a beautiful connection right there, disabling any chance he had of maintaining that stock. Wadi right back in this thing.
That footstool stunner is so scary.
Yeah,
it's absolutely terrifying. And right there, he actually hit the Shadow Ball, did 24 damage. That is like a fourth of Zersuit's stock.
So much. And people, wonder, why the thing doesn't have a hitbox when it's charging. Because when it hits, that's all you need.
Yup.
Quite the ridiculous move.
That joint hits hard. And just like that, kind of, Jebb had that huge explosion. But right now, Wadi's brought it all the way back. So we've got a very even match between the two brothers.
Yep.
Good stuff there. So he knew that he was probably going to do spot dodge because he was expecting a dash grab. So he goes ahead and uses the dash attack, covers both options. Very smart by Wadi.
Wadi, since losing that first stock, it's almost like he immediately shifted it into another gear.
I think he tried to do another up air there. He got caught on the platform, did an up smash. And I wonder if that might be, those small errors might be enough to end the set. But wow, there's that back air. Puts Wadi in a terrible position off stage. He's able to come all the way back, but Jebb showing signs of life.
Yeah, Jebb knows how close he is to finally beating his brother here at Xanadu. Not trying to let this one go. Can't blame him.
The Shadow Ball barely gets around that. He's got to be careful landing, though. See, up air, not quite. If he hit that one, that would have done it. There's the reverse on the taser.
Okay, but yeah, there's too much space between them to get any kind of punish out of that. So luckily break there for Jebb. Gotta be careful where you're throwing that out.
He's got to be really careful about that. That's what I was just thinking. He's got to be so careful with that Shadow Ball. That's going to kill him at any point. Goes for the grab. There's the up. He had a shield.
It is! He does it! He does it! That's not even his brother. Oh, whoa, hey. Settle down.
How are you going to pop off on your own brother?
Can we move that camera? Thank you, Logic.
Might have another hickey.
Oh, my.
Might have another hickey here at Xanadu. How are you going to pop